Well, this is the room where it basically all started. My unwelcome visitor video wasn't necessarily the first video that I published. It was one of the very first videos that I filmed. And it started because right behind me, there was a hole from the outside of the cabin to the inside of the cabin where a squirrel had been making it his front door essentially, and basically running amok through the cabin for 6 years prior to me moving into it. What you'll notice is that the roof line is now much different behind me. It's no longer logs that are supporting the roof. It's no longer water soaked stained plywood on top of those log rafters, but there's now new plywood and structural lumber. And the pitch of the roof right there has changed too. The wall used to lean inward and now it's leaning outward. And all of that part took place over this past week. It's amazing what a difference it's made in the look of the cabin. Just having this area, this side of the cabin addressed as far as the roof has gone. And over this past week, it's been kind of a chaotic week. A lot has happened. So I'll show you that in a moment. But I wanted to show something else real quick. And I hope that the lighting's okay in here. I'm sitting, as you can tell, up in the loft area. But I got a package from one of my viewers. So I'm going to go ahead and open this, and we're going to see what Mike has sent. Oh, that one opened pretty easy. All right. Ah, nice. Yeah. When you see, you may have already got a peek of this, but when you see what is in here and you see the smile on my face, you will realize that I'm a very simple person. So Mike has sent bubble wrap, which is very, very nice. That'll come in very handy this next winter for the windows. So there's some bubble foil, some more. I call it foil. I don't know why I did that because it's not the foil type. And staple. This is fantastic. And my guys have been using one of these as they go around putting the baffles in and tacking things up. So fantastic. Thanks, Mike. This is like truly unexpected. And some seaming tape. Fantastic. Couple rolls of that. Zipper wall. That's very nice. So this goes in conjunction with this. Very nice. So I can turn this plastic sheeting into a wall, and I can wall off this loft area here and prevent heat loss through having to heat up the upstairs when it's not really being used. It's, you know, so thank you. That's fantastic. And there is still more stuff in this box, by the way. Staples. And a rock knife. Very nice. Thank you. Utility knife. I know it's not really a rock knife. And Kenai will love this. He is not up here at the moment. But when he sees this, he will be a very happy boy. So again, thank you. And we are still not done. There is still more in here. Oh, very nice. Let's see if I can pull this out of here. So, little eco fan to go on the flue. That's pretty sweet. So, I have one of these already on my wood stove. I generally, when I'm filming in the main floor of the cabin or around the wood stove, I will take it off and I set it on the floor and let it stop rotating because it's pretty noisy, believe it or not. One of the things about being out here is you really don't realize how noisy things are until you're here. Because it's so quiet here that every little noise is amplified still, even after, you know, all these months. It's still very loud compared to the noise you're used to in the city. So thank you, Mike. And it looks like he may have gotten me 2 of these, potentially. Yep, just another one of those. So thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. All of this is greatly appreciated. I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate all of these things. These will all come in very, very handy. So thanks. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you some of the work that took place this week on the cabin and check in with you along the way. When the cabin was originally built, it did not have a full basement underneath it. That came much later. And so when they lifted the main portion of the cabin to dig out that basement, they did not lift the Arctic entry at the same time. And that caused a crack in the joint between the 2 roof lines. And that meant water came in and came straight down the wall of the Arctic entry. Therefore, that wall had water damage in it and had to come down. And so that's one of the things the guys worked on this week. Look at that. And I had a little bit of notoriety stop by and help out with the build. And this is Aaron Raymond from season 3 of Building Alaska, who has been gracious enough to lend his talents to my cabin restoration project. You might recall that this room had a center post and a large closet in it previously. Those have been removed. The wall has been repaired and the room has been completely dried in and is now ready to be used as my Arctic entry after some minor cleaning. After the poles had all been set into place, it was determined that the front door needed to move to the left about 8 inches so it appeared more centered between those poles. The blanket fort has moved. And while Aaron is busy installing the new door, the metal is continuing to go up on the roof. Now you can see the new door is in and the new roof line is all closed in, and some of the metal has gone up on the roof and it is all starting to come together. It looks so different. And I'm in love with it. Well, Kenai and I would like to thank you for watching today's video. And we hope that you've enjoyed it, and we hope that you'll stick around to see more. There are still plenty of upcoming projects around the cabin. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you would be so kind to leave a comment down below and give me your thoughts about all the work that's being done around the cabin, or anything that might spark, conversation. I appreciate it. I do try to read all your comments. And if I don't get to you, I do apologize. I will eventually find your comment. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. And here are some additional videos for your entertainment.